Alright, guys, we're going to go over this real quick. I'm going to mute the audio. All these clips that I've, like, recorded, or I guess you could say, like, quickly recorded? I don't know what you call it. Just clips. Are for a reason. So right there, let's go
Charge
back.
complete.
Oh, Jesus, my headset is so loud. Alright. Let's go back. Alright, so you just grabbed that boost. Didn't, like... None of them were going towards the ball. Like, they were all backing up. You had time to wait for that ball to hit the ground and get, like, a solid boomer on the backboard. Right, just stop it. How do I pause it? There we go. You could have waited for that ball to hit the ground. Could have went for, like, solid corner read or backboard read where your teammate could have came up and followed through with it. Instead of wasting all the boosts that you just got going up for that, because now you have 20 boosts left and you're going to use that to get back. Then we'll go to the next one. Mute the audio. Excuse me, mute the audio again. So right there, just a small thing right off the bat that I noticed. Zero, you had him beat to the ball the whole time. Could have just waited. And Coop. Oh, skirk. Coop, one thing that you could have done. So that pop-up, that's a scary pop-up to even go for. I wouldn't go for that pop-up. And then instead of going for the ball, pay attention to the player. So, like, right here, Coop, you have a split second to check over to your left. You see Snack Diesel right there. You know that's where the ball is going to be hit from. Don't sit sideways in the goal. Turn yourself more facing towards the player that's going to be hitting it. Because this guy is, like, 1% of the time he shoots this. He's passing off backboard almost 100% of the time, 99% of the time. So instead of going up the way you did, turn yourself a little bit more facing outward and go for the clear that way. It'll be a lot safer for you. And you're able to judge a good 50 at that point. And I know one of these we had went over, so... This one might have been an accident. I can't remember. I'm going to look back at it again. So things that I see, like Zero, you could have went off the ground. You would have had a better touch on it. And then... Oh, okay. That's cool. And then Sarah, instead of just sending it away, you could have controlled it a little bit, give your teammates a little bit of time. I think this is the one that we had already went over, but I can go over it in detail now. Right there, Zero, like, you didn't have to go that way. You could have rotated back. We'll go back to this. Oh, okay. Well, gotta go back farther. So you just saw your teammate miss, but he's turning back to it, and he would look like he was passing it back to Coop. You don't need to go for that. There's plenty of pads back this way that you could go for. Besides that, I think that's all I noticed in this clip. What are y'all doing? I'm just trying to figure out. I wish I could change the camera. Zebo, instead of trying to cross back mid to get to the far post, come back this way. Because I know you're over in this area, so coming back this way would have been safer. You wouldn't have bumped Sarah. Alright, this is the one that I think we talked about. Yeah. Once again, just take your time. Zero, you just rushed that really fast. Take your time with it. Not all of them were waiting. So you guys didn't have to rush that so much. I think that's all the clips that I got. Give me 1 second. I'll get on the actual account, look at a replay. Apologize about the typing. All right, we'll bring the game up real quick. I'm just gonna kind of skip around in the extras, replays. I can't remember which one it was. Nope. What time is it? Jesus. Did it not save any of them? I don't know if it actually saved any of them. Apparently it didn't save any. Maybe these are it? Yeah, these are it. Alright, I want to just... Oh, hold on. How do I pause it? There we go. It's so slow. And the camera's still sideways. Trying to bring it back. All the way back. Good shot by Sarah. The Zero went up. Sarah's already back. It's a good clear. Sarah, that wasn't yours. That was Coop's. And it left you guys in a bad spot. Kind of a triple commit, but it still works. I guess we need to back up just a little. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, I guess I just gotta rotate the camera around when it comes to that. So Sarah right there, instead of, I don't know how to go back in the replay. But whenever the ball came across the net, you just kind of doinked it. Just let it sit on your car, roll off, and then just push it out as far as you can. Even if you have no boost. Excuse me. Even when you have no boost, you can get a better 50 that way than just doinking it out there. Good turn by Coop. Double commit. Good boomer by Sarah. So you guys can reset. So right there, I gotta plug in my controller because I don't know how to use the controls for the keyboard. Hopefully it reads it immediately. Okay. We'll go back this far. Sarah gets a good boom. Coop's got the boost, so he's going to go up, try to challenge. Not bad. You went all the way to the corner, Zero. Didn't have to. So you missed. Okay, you see those small pads right in that area? You missed all the small pads going back, and you wasted a lot of boost going back as well. So if you would have just changed your path just a little bit into a circle, you would have had 12, 24, 36, I don't know, it's got 48 boost, which is enough to save anything, and you would have been right in the middle of the goal. So it would have been a little bit easier for y'all. Right there. Coop, you jump. You didn't double jump, but you could have saved that jump and that flick, or that second jump. And then right there, it looked like it was just miscommunication. Sarah was trying to go for it. Coop went for it. Still good save though. Good recovery. Just a couple of little whiffs. Not bad though. Way to follow on kickoff. So once again, Zero, like, you could have grabbed a couple of pads up there and you could have been able to stay on the attack instead of letting that ball come back on your guys' side. Good boomer by Sarah. Trying to keep this thing like even. So on those 50s, you just want to jump a little bit. And Coop, you didn't have to really go for that the way you did. You could have waited. Once again, patience. Like, pay attention. Use your camera. Look around you. But Sarah, on that, you could have won the 50 if you'd have just jumped a little. And Coop, use your camera a little bit more. Look left, look right. See if anybody's coming in or not. Good pass. Nice try. Good challenge. Let's see what happened right here. So instead of turning on it the way you did, waiting mid to cut it off would have been better. Like, just being a little bit more patient with it. What happened right there? So right there, Zero shouldn't have went for that. Sarah, you hesitated on that one. You could have gotten the save if you'd have just attacked him. Good beat. Close. So let's see. So Coop, you kind of put yourself into the play when Zero, all you had to do is turn a little bit and he would have been there. So if you would have just rotated back, so like you're there, Zero, you could have went mid instead of going into the corner. Coop, you could have rotated back and been in net. So if Zero wouldn't have had that, you would have had the save on it. So one thing that I can tell for you guys is flipping into the ball, which we'll go over after this. Flipping into the ball isn't the best way to do it unless you know you're going to make contact with it. If you're 100% you're going to make contact with that thing every time, then you can flip into it. Good touch by Sarah to put it in the corner. Good patience by you guys right there. Way to spread out. Zero, I do the exact same thing. Like, if I'm third man and they're putting a lot of pressure on, like, sometimes you have to just sit there on that. It feels like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. Alright, yeah, we'll go over... Real quick, we'll go over, like... So, like, if I'm... The only time I will flip into the ball is if I know for a fact I'm going to be able to hit the ball 100% of the time. If I don't, I'm going to save it. Like, it's just like going for a ceiling shot. You want to use your flip to get to that ball, not use your flip to hit the ball. Like, I'm trying to, let me see if I can get this ball to do what I want it to do. So see, I don't flip ever when I'm going for the ball. I use mine mostly for like fast aerials. So fast aerials are, well, hold on, screwed that up. Aerialing, I can't really pronounce that word, but aerialing up, wall boosting, like you jump once and then you jump again and you'll get up way faster to the ball. But yeah, jumping and flicking into it like that, it's, I mean, it can be good for 50s, but you never get the hit that you want out of it. So just what I do is when I start my day, let's see if I can get this ball to do what I want it to do. I start off just by banging the ball against the boards. Trying to read it. It's pretty much all I do every morning. So that you can get familiar with how the ball goes off the boards. Right there, that was terrible, but it's the same thing. Like, so you see how I flipped, but I missed it? I still hit it, but I missed it. It's the exact same thing for, like, you're not going to get a powerful hit out of that, but if you just, let's see if I can get it to do the same thing again. I'll wait for the ball to hit the ground. But if you time it perfectly, front of the car only, and hit it with the front of the car, you're better off. Way better off. Especially if it's doing this. I 100% pop it up every time. And that's just double tapping your jump button. But yeah, that's what I do every morning when I wake up. I just bang it off the boards. Try to get familiar with reads. Then once I feel comfortable with that, I'll warm up my aerials and stuff. Or I just whiff. I'm terrible at that. But that's just my controller. But yeah, that's flipping into it can kind of screw you up. Only time I tell people, like, to really flick into it, say you're on a breakaway and you really want to make this goal, but you don't have the boost. So flicking into it when it's on the ground, you're good. But if you flick into it when it's in the air, see, I didn't hit that the way I wanted it to. I wanted that to ride the wall all the way across. But because I flicked into it, I didn't have as much control over it. But yeah, just do those things that we mentioned, and you should be good. You should be good. I'll be posting this on YouTube probably right about now, and it's 4:30 p.m. So send me replays, send me what you guys got, and we will go from there. Wish you guys best of luck in the next games.